Welcome back to From the Clubhouse. As usual, we take a look at social media every week, and our man for social media is none other than Gavin Arends, our social media expert. So Gavin, there, I've given you the intro. What's happening in social media?
Yeah, thanks, Brandon. Social media, before we start with the actual social media, and I'm going to get you guys involved here as well, let me first give you the ways to get in touch with us. Our Twitter handle is @Clubhouse_TV. It's at the bottom of the screen now. Alternatively, there's Facebook, just From the Clubhouse on Facebook, or send us an email, and we like you sending us emails because that's how we get information like events happening, and you can really go to town with the content in there. It's info@fromtheclubhouse.co.za. But there is another way, for people to get in touch with us. I got quite a few this week because I was out at Alsies River. People tweeted me directly, and that's okay too. So Clinton, just for the benefit of those who want to tweet you directly and you want to comment on how good you look on set, what is your Twitter handle?
I would like to see those comments good on set. It's @Clinton_Dupree, and I mean, people are most welcome to abuse it though.
So they may abuse your Twitter handle.
I said it last year, and I said they may do it again.
Yeah, Brandon, you've got a pretty peculiar one as well.
Oh, mine is Brandon Sportnut, but I don't want people to abuse me, Clinton. I'm not as open as you are, but you're welcome to get in contact with me and just touch base and let us know exactly what's happening with your clubs as well, because we'd like to know. Later on in the association news, we'll be chatting about people that have interacted with us and let us know what's happening at their club, and that can be you as well.
Speaking of abuse, please do not abuse the Twitter and the Facebook handles to do all sorts of personal things. It's strictly for cricket and interaction with the show. There's also another Twitter handle that we'd like to give through. That's if you want to tweet the Western Province Cricket Association. It's WP_cricket, @WP_cricket, and we'll go directly to Western Province Cricket Association, and you can get your messages going on their Twitter page as well. Guys, but social media is about interaction, and we are going to be out at River this coming weekend. What I'd like to see you guys do specifically is use any of the Twitter handles that we've just given now and give us your comments. If you're going to be at the game, let us know what you think. Come and say hi while we're recording and make a noise even if you want to, but let us know what your feeling is. This is the way that you can influence what happens on the show. So just again, the Twitter handle for the show is @Clubhouse_TV. The Facebook page is From the Clubhouse, and for those longer content pieces, use info@FromTheClubhouse to email it through to us.
Great stuff. I think everyone's got all the details now. Hopefully we're going to see a stream of messages and interaction for us as well on those different platforms, because we'd like to speak to you. For now, we're going to go to our fixtures and take a look at the AMA20 semi-finals. Clinton, it's a big weekend. The guys are obviously raring to go. There's Premier Division, there's First Division, and it all goes down like that. 20 over cricket, crash, bang, or what was boom boom Afridi kind of cricket. What's on the go this weekend?
Yeah, no, it's that time of the year. It's semi-final time. The clubs have gone through the round robin stage. We know it was hampered by rain the first weekend. Successfully we came through it, and we now have the final fixtures for the semi-finals. The only bad thing about it is that the final only gets played in April next year, but I mean, it's the build-up to that, and it's also now the guys to get your opportunity now to play at Newlands. And there's a lot of clubs who's involved in the semi-finals this year who hasn't been at Newlands yet. So it'll be a good opportunity and maybe some motivation for them to really go out and compete. So I'm going to start off with the Premier League, which will be hosted at Cape Town Cricket Club on Sunday the 25th. And the reason it's hosted at Cape Town is the team with the highest points ended up in the log. They will host the round of 2020. So it's quite interesting. There's another opportunity for you to go in the round robin, get the most points, host the semi-finals, and probably then also get the opportunity of playing at Newlands. So the morning game will be Cape Town versus Primrose Cricket Club, which will be quite interesting. Primrose new to the Premier League. They've been down in the First Division A. They've got their promotion this year. There's a player there, Usman Kadir from Pakistan, who's actually, I heard, is turning it square.
Boom Kadir.
That's correct. And then also Zubair Hamza, who's in good form, and this weekend the semi-pros not playing. So could be good to see him in action. And in the afternoon, it's got UWC against Western Province Cricket Club. UWC also recently promoted to the Premier League. So another good battle out in the afternoon at Cape Town. So the first game's at 10 o'clock and the second game's at 2 in the afternoon, all at Cape Town Cricket Club.
If you look at that fixture list, it seems as though, even though it practically rained out the first day, it's more or less the clubs that you would expect to be there.
Yeah, no, it's the likes of Victoria, which I called in the beginning of the season. Unfortunately, they're not there. But I mean, it's good, well done to the clubs.
Yeah.
Good on them to qualify for the semi-finals, and good luck for Sunday.
And need I remind you, I called UWC.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say that you may have called Victoria and they didn't come in. But Gav, when I saw UWC, I thought about Gav immediately because he was making this hoo-ha about UWC. But like I said, maybe it's going on from the soccer team doing well. And now the cricket team possibly doing well in the Ama-20s. And who knows, Chester Williams is their new rugby coach as well. Maybe they're going to start showing a bit of better fruits there as well.
No, don't count out the other opposition there, please. Because, I mean, I just want to work on Gavin's nerves a bit.
Okay, no, you do that.
You can't call it right at the beginning of the season.
See the smile on my face. There's nothing you can say that's going to work on my nerves. UWC is there. Looking at the First Division A AMA 2020 semi-finals, we were at Edgemead during the first game, and it unfortunately got rained out. But I'm happy to announce that Brighton Liftmaster Edgemead made it through to the semi-final. They'll be taking on Montrose, and you know that Wayne Parnell is over there.
Yes, but he's possibly not going to be available because he'll be playing for the Cobras. But they were also there on the same day when it was rained out.
They were there on the same day as well when it was rained out. So, all things even out really, and that's why I said it does. These are the clubs that you almost expected in the First Division A to have been there. The second semi-final, all these matches being played at Edgemead. The 2:00 game will be Milnerton against Claremont Cricket Club, and I can already see some of the Edgemead guys and the Milnerton guys licking their lips off for a possible derby next year here at Newlands.
I think Van Harte is looking forward to that as well there at Milnerton, because if memory serves me correct, he played here not too long ago as well for his former team. On this pitch, if memory serves me correct.
I think he's been here for 3 consecutive years, so I mean, he could be lucky to have it a fourth year as well. So
he's making it happen. Why don't you give him a contract?
No, that's fine. But Robbie's good. Robbie's good enough there at club.
We need a sweeper somewhere, don't we?
But moving on, First Division B, it's quite an even matchup as well.
I think it's out at Kuilsriver, and that's where we're going on Sunday morning. We'll be following the team of Strandfontein. They'll be taking on Kuilsriver in the morning at 10 o'clock, because that is our feature club for next week. So Gavin's wishes come true, that he wants Strandfontein on the show. So they've pushed enough social media. They've really come on board. So it'll be good. We'll be following them on Sunday morning, as I said. And that game is at 10 o'clock, hosted by Kuilsriver Cricket Club. And in the afternoon, you've got Rylands versus Yorkshire at 2 o'clock. And Yorkshire was actually disappointingly lost their first 2-day game. But I think it's quite a strong team there, and they'll probably push on for higher honours this season as well.
Gavin, quickly before we get to you, there's 2 more divisions.
It's 2 more divisions. The First Division C is Somerset West versus Jive Craven B. These games will be played over at Somerset West, so it's a bit of a trek for Craven B over to Somerset West. But there's a second sort of Somerset West-ish club at Hottentots Holland. They'll be facing Bluebells, so it's another big trek for Bluebells all the way there from Grassy Park. It's going to be a drive and a half. That game at 2 o'clock, so it's going to be a good matchup as well.
Hopefully they've got a scenic drive, just settle the nerves. And moving on to First Division D, also quite a nice matchup there, and also a club that we had in studio with us not too long ago as well.
I think we're calling them very, very, very well this season. We've got 2 clubs involved here that has been part of our show, 3 clubs involved that has been part of our show, which is quite good. So I think we've got the right mindset here for the clubs this year. And again, Ulster Northlink won it last year. They were part of the finals at Newlands. They've got experience of playing at Newlands. And then you've got 3 clubs who's participating in the semi-finals, who hasn't been at Newlands for the 2020 finals yet, being Mandalay Cricket Club, newly promoted from the 2nd division. They won show last week with all their challenges. They're up for the challenge. And also Jive Guguletu, who's also part of it. And then also Bella Cricket Club. So interesting battle in the morning at 10 o'clock, Ulster Northlink versus Mandalay, to be hosted at Evernoot Park by Ulster Northlink. And the afternoon, Jive Guguletu versus Bella at 2 o'clock at Ulster Northlink.
Do they play these games or any of the games under lights?
None of these games under lights. It's all day games. It's all white clothing with normal red balls. And when they make the step up to the final, everything changes. It becomes either afternoon game or day-night game. And with white ball and all the game finals, but white ball and coloured clothing. So it's a good opportunity for the guys to showcase their talent at Newlands.
But the toss is then not such a major issue that you're thinking, let me win the toss and possibly it's going to get a bit dark, and then I don't want to be fielding under lights or batting under lights.
You're talking about under lights. I played in 2 finals at Newlands, and the first year around we played against Tex Mutual, it was quite a few years ago. And our then province players, Alfonso Thomas and Sean Ackerman, then advised us that we must only bat first when we come to Newlands. I think the game was done before the lights got switched on. I don't think it was the best advice. So I don't believe as club players we should take that advice. Come and experience it yourself. Play under lights, bat under lights, bowl under lights. You can go back and you can tell the story.
But what was the cloud cover like?
No, it was quite. The day was clear. I mean, we were
so you
excited.
couldn't even think that cloud cover, swinging of the ball, nothing like that.
I just think the bowling attack was the good. It was Ryan Joffrey at the stage with Lonzo Telemarcus, so it wasn't the easiest bowling attack to face. But what a great experience, and I think it's for all the other clubs. Come here, experience it, and you tell the story yourself.
And you've never played under lights, I take it?
I've never played under lights, never even marbles under lights, but yeah, as I can gather from Clinton's comments, it's quite an experience. And as we said, it's going to be at least one brand new team playing under lights, hopefully next year at PPC Newlands.
Now, just before we go to our next break, just give us a bit of a recap on those questions, because I'm sure the viewers are wanting to get their hands on those tickets to come see the Cobras play under lights.
Yeah, Brandon, just to recap on that trivia question, if you'd like to come to that double header here at PPC Newlands on the 1st of November, the answer should be a simple one. Who took 4 for 40 for the Cape Cobras against the Knights last weekend here in Paarl in the Momentum one-day competition? Your answers, please, on Twitter to @clubhouse_TV or on Facebook at From The Clubhouse. Equally, you can just drop us an email. That's info@fromtheclubhouse.co.za.
Guys, thank you. It's been obviously a blast again another week. We've looked at a lot of things. It's nice to see clubs like LC Serve and getting the input from them as well. Amalgamation, I'm sure there's a couple of clubs out there that are struggling, and maybe that's an option they'll be thinking about as well, hearing what Mervyn had to say about how they went about it. It's certainly not easy, as you said, Clinton, but it's nice to actually get that information, and then let's hope that the guys also start interacting with us and start coming to us for those tickets, because we certainly want to see them packing Newlands and coming to watch the Cobras and supporting them. That's where we leave it this week for another installment of From the Clubhouse. We thank you for joining us, and we look forward to your viewership again next week. We also want to wish you everything of the best if you have a big game coming up this weekend. Good night.